Everything about this property, and it's the same in the other Wander properties, it just feels like an elevated experience. You're in an environment that feels like a luxury stay. Once you come to the property, you discover Wander has solved every core problem that still exists over at Airbnb. Hi, my name is Chris Lema, and we're here in Joshua Tree, and this is my second Wander property. I absolutely love these options. I moved to Texas from San Diego about 2 years ago, and I love it, but there are times where Houston gets really hot and muggy, and so the opportunity to just work somewhere else in the Wander properties makes it fantastic to be able to just get a quick getaway and enjoy myself somewhere else while I'm still working. Our stay at Joshua Tree has been fantastic. You have on the one side, you're looking out over the valley, and on the other side, you have the mountains and the pool and the jacuzzi, and we spent 2 or 3 hours in the jacuzzi yesterday evening, hanging out and relaxing. Everything about this property, and it's the same in the other Wander properties, it just feels like an elevated experience, right? You're not in an Airbnb where the furniture is a little worn down. You're not in a hotel where the beds are uncomfortable. You're in an environment that feels like a luxury stay. I think anybody who knows me or who has spent any time with me would know that the thing I love most is smoking cigars. I also love hats. And then I guess the easiest thing to explain is I love working, and the ability for me to do that here on property, right, with high-speed internet and the incredible workstations is a fantastic way to just change sceneries and keep doing the stuff I love. The first property that I stayed at was in Bandon Dunes. When I booked the trip, it was planned to just take a couple friends and work remotely and co-work and spend time talking about their businesses. And they ended up being my sounding board as I started getting job offers. And in the span of 1 week, I went from being moderately happy at one job to interviewing and entertaining 2 other offers and making the final decision on the last day as we were taking off. So the property, and if you've ever been to Bandon Dunes, I mean, it's just on the beach, it's gorgeous. An incredible place to make one of those big pivot decision moments. The comparison from Wander to Airbnb, if you had come to me and said, we want to do something like what Wander's doing, I would have said, well, can't people just, use Airbnb? And then you come into a Wander property and it's not just one workstation, right? I'm traveling with 3 or 4 folks all the time, and everyone that needs to get on a call has their own workstation. They're all on the internet at the same time, and there's no internet problems, right? Which is just phenomenal. Once you come to the property and once you try and co-work out of this property, you discover Wander has solved every core problem that still exists over at Airbnb. This is my second Wander, right? I've been to the one in Bandon Dunes and I've been here in Wander Joshua Tree. I just booked yesterday Hudson Valley in New York for next May. So that'll be my third. So when I book a Wander property, I'm going to work for the week. What I like to do is invite 2 or 3 friends with me. And so for me, it's work, for them, it's vacation, and yet they'll do a couple calls and we get all of the evenings to hang out. And so it's a combination of the two. And it gives them an opportunity to experience a Wander property where they previously wouldn't have. The Wander model is a fantastic model for a remote-first environment. Companies that were spending on commercial real estate are just burning through cash for no reason. But you bring your staff to a Wander property and they'll ask to come back the next week. Corporations can send small teams to go do deep work, and that's way cheaper than corporate real estate. And so when I finished my time at Bandon Dunes in the Wander property there, the only feedback I had was, I just need a bigger property. And a couple months ago, I get the email that says, we now have a 3-story large property on the beach that you can run a conference at. And I can't wait. I mean, this year's already booked, but next year we'll look at doing it there. When I arrived here, we were like, oh, we'll just hang here. There's just so much to enjoy. And on top of that, when we wanted to go out, we had one meal out. You have a Tesla in the garage. So it's a fantastic property, a great place to relax and to hang out in. If you're looking for a change of scenery, a place where you can get your work done, high-speed internet, big workstations with all the gear that you need so that you don't have to do anything except show up with a laptop and plug it in. If you want to enjoy a pool in the hot sun, if you want to sit in the hot tub late at night when it cools down, and the mountains create a perfect environment for you to go out, take a hike with friends, walk, enjoy the outdoors, Wander Joshua Tree is right for you.